What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CoinFlow TV. We're going to take a bit of a step back today. I get a lot of people hit me up in private message or just people that I know in general asking me about Bitcoin. They've heard about Bitcoin. They've seen how much it's grown in the last couple months, and they want to find out how to get in. They want to find out how to buy Bitcoin. So tonight I'm going to show you how I began with Bitcoin and the program that I use to start purchasing Bitcoin. It's very simple. I think it's the most user-friendly way to purchase Bitcoin, and for me, it was the easiest way because I looked into a couple of other programs and it seemed complicated at the point or at the time. I'm sorry. Obviously, now that I've been doing it for a few months, it is a little bit more easy for me to maneuver through some of those programs. But going into how I started purchasing Bitcoin, I'm going to show you the easiest program that I use. So stick around. I'll be right back.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you.
All right, guys, welcome back to CoinFlow TV. So to start, I want to say that the best thing that you can do is learn Bitcoin. Obviously, do some research on Bitcoin online, watch some documentaries, uh, try to do some research on what blockchain technology is and how it's grown and how much more it's predicted to grow and how helpful and useful the technology is and how different types of uh, technological companies and different parts of the government and even banking is starting to implement blockchain technology into their infrastructure now. But just kind of looking at Bitcoin itself. Now, if you go and I started using this website when I before I even bought Bitcoin. I still use it up until this day. To me, it's the most simplest to understand. It's very easy. Everything's just kind of point and click, and it tells you where it is. There are some other websites that I use. They are a little bit more, I want to say intricate, and they may not be as user friendly for someone that's just starting out with Bitcoin. And hey, even up until this point, some of them are not even as user friendly for me. They're a little bit confusing, but little by little, I'm understanding them, and I'll start introducing them on my channel and how you can use those to predict growth in some of these coins that you're investing in. I've had some luck so far, thank God, knock on wood. But let's look at Bitcoin. So if you go to coinmarketcap.com and you click on Bitcoin, it'll pull up Bitcoin. So as you can see at this time, November 27, 2017 at 9:26 p.m., Bitcoin is at $9,750. That's pretty high, man. It's up 1% since yesterday. But so if you scroll down and you look at Bitcoin charts, all right, you can click on 1 day growth. You can click on 7 days. You can click on 1 month. You can click on 3 month, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So you're hearing about Bitcoin. All your friends are talking about it. You're seeing it on the news. You're seeing it in blogs. You're seeing it on YouTube. And you've seen how much it's grown. You've seen people that picked it up for 11 cents back in 2009. Now it's worth $9,700. So you could use this website to kind of figure out. So if we go back to September, of this year, actually it's August 28th, Bitcoin was at $4,313.69. That was the value. Since August 28th of 2017, here we are about 3 to 4 months later almost, and you see the growth in Bitcoin. We're up to $9,750 now. So you look at that and you think to yourself, man, if I would have invested back then, I would have definitely made some money already. Now, I can tell you that if the predictions are correct, this is definitely not the end of the road for Bitcoin or a lot of the other altcoins, including Bitcoin Cash and things like that. And we'll get into where to purchase a lot of that stuff in some other videos. But for this one, let's just stick to Bitcoin because I feel like that's the one that you really got to focus on when you're just getting into the business. It's the one that you need to purchase a lot of these other coins. Also, there's Ethereum and Litecoin. You can purchase them through this exchange that I'm going to give you here shortly. But you look at Bitcoin and you say, hey, man, if I would have gotten back then, I would have made some money already. But the predictions are, guys, that, by the end of this year, Bitcoin should probably be at about 13 to 15,000. They're saying in 5 years, Bitcoin can possibly touch $100,000. And, I don't know in how long they're saying that Bitcoin can possibly be worth $1 million. So, and that's a coin. So I still feel like this thing's in the infancy stage, and there's still a lot of time left for it to grow. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor. Do your research on this stuff. As I say in all my videos, only invest what you're willing to lose. And if you're someone like me, you'll put a little into it every week, um, something that you don't really notice, and then start doing some research on how to flip that money and make extra money on top of it. And we go into that a little bit on some of the other videos, but for this one, let's just stick to buying Bitcoin. So very simple. When I started buying Bitcoin at first, I came across this website called Coinbase.com. Now, Coinbase.com is an exchange where you can purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin directly using US dollar. So all you'll do is you'll sign up for this website or this exchange. I'm sorry. Um, Obviously you've got to put some of your personal information into it because you are using it to convert US dollar to digital currency. And once you sign up to this website, they're going to ask you to verify a few things and upload a few documents. Once that's done, then you can get started with purchasing Bitcoin. After you've purchased Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin from this website, you can transfer it to any of the other exchanges, any ICOs, any new tokens, any lending platforms, or anything like that. Now, I suggest that if you're using this exchange to purchase, obviously they're going to offer you a wallet where your Bitcoin or your funds are being held in the exchange online. I talk a lot about external wallets and hard drive wallets, even paper wallets. Those are going to be the safest place to hold your money. So if you see that you're building up a ton of money in these exchanges, I wouldn't leave them on the exchange because any of these things can get, hacked at any time. If I'm not mistaken, Coinbase's USD wallet is FDIC insured. So that's just for the US dollar wallet, though, guys. Once it becomes digital currency, I'm not sure who insures that or how we can insure that. But that's one good thing about them. If you're going to transfer into your USD wallet and you're going to keep money in there or you're going to transfer back to it or whatever and then back to your bank account, it is FDIC insured while it's USD. That's US dollar. Okay. So just cruising through the website here real quick. I'm just going to kind of show you around and then I'm going to log in and show you how to purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. I'll show you how to transfer it out and then we'll be done with our video. Okay. So getting started with Bitcoin. Using Bitcoin has never been so safe and so easy. Join the Bitcoin movement. Bitcoin is a secure digital currency that is free to use for instant payments anywhere in the world. It is a new form of currency designed for the internet era. Coinbase makes it easy. Coinbase is a Bitcoin wallet. With Coinbase, you can easily and securely buy and use Bitcoin. We take careful measures to ensure that your Bitcoin is as safe as possible. How do I get started? Getting started with Coinbase is easy. Sign up with Coinbase and convert any supported currency to Bitcoin with your bank account, right? And they also have a mobile app, which is pretty cool. I always log in on my mobile app. It's real quick to sign in. You can send money to somebody. You can send money to an exchange. You can check if money that you've sent to yourself has been received. You can buy Bitcoin directly from your mobile device. So you have the option of doing both. You can do it from your computer or your mobile device, which is pretty cool. Global payments. Bitcoin can be sent to anyone in the world. Coinbase operates with local banks in 32 different countries. There is a small fee for exchanging Bitcoin, but sending and receiving Bitcoin is always free. All right, so there is a small fee, guys, and those are usually the mining fee and whatever fee the exchange charges. It just depends on how fast and slow mining is at the time. And if I were you, I would look into what mining is, and how people make money off of mining. That'll help you understand a little bit more the fees that you guys get charged before. I hear people start screaming out, "Oh, this thing is a scam! They're charging me $11 to send, X amount of dollars. They're charging me $15." I mean, I get people say that all the time, guys. You just got to understand how this stuff works. So scrolling down a little bit more, see Coinbase, headquartered in San Francisco, has become one of the most prominent businesses, allowing people to buy and store Bitcoins and developing deals with merchants to help them carry out Bitcoin transactions. So they do, I believe, have a merchant platform so people can walk into your business and pay with Bitcoin. It talks a little bit about companies that accept Bitcoin. If you didn't know, Expedia accepts Bitcoin. If you go to their page and just look at their Bitcoin section, it'll show you how you can go ahead and pay with Bitcoin. There's also a lot of restaurants I know around town here now that are starting to accept Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. I'm going to start showcasing some of those on my channel as well and do some live videos there. And then that's pretty much it. There's a little button here you can click and get started, and you'll go ahead and sign up They're going to ask you to upload some information like the back and front of your ID. They may ask you to take a picture of yourself and that kind of stuff. I would strongly suggest you do all of that before you attempt to deposit any money into your Coinbase account. I have seen a lot of people that didn't do that, or their bank just had some high security issues, and their money got rejected, and they had to go into their bank and let their bank know, hey, it's okay, or call their bank and say, hey, Coinbase is okay, or maybe Coinbase didn't want to do the transaction. I'm not sure, but I did see a handful of those people that I've referred over to Coinbase that have run into that issue. So just make sure all those things are taken care of before you attempt to send money over. Okay. So I'm going to log in here real quick. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll show you guys what the main dashboard looks like. All right, guys, so we're in the main dashboard right now, and this is pretty much what it looks like. It tells you, if you look up on the top here, there's the dashboard, then there's a buy-sell section, account section, tools, and settings. There is a referral link as well. I'm going to include the referral link in this video in the description. If you click that referral link and you're signing up for the Coinbase exchange to purchase Bitcoin, if you purchase over at least $100 within your first 180 days, we both get a $10 credit. Now, that $10 credit usually takes about 4 to 5 days to get credited to your account. So don't do the deposit and expect it to be in there right away. Give it about 4 or 5 days, and both of us will get our $10 credit. If you don't get it, then you may want to go ahead and contact them and ask them what happened. Okay. So I'm going to include that description and that link in the description for my my Coinbase affiliate link. Now, just scrolling down, looking at this page here, just if you look at it, it has the exchanges, shows you what Bitcoin is at, shows you what Ethereum's at, and it shows you what Litecoin's at. You can purchase any one of these three coins from this particular exchange using USD. It shows you how much I have in on this exchange. Like I said before, you don't want to leave a lot of money on these exchanges. As trustable as Coinbase is, in my opinion, I still transfer out to my external wallet. So in Bitcoin here, I've got $261 on this exchange, Ethereum $86, and Litecoin $57. Not much. I keep enough on there to where I'm able to transfer it out real quick in case I want to purchase in an ICO or on a lending platform. So you're in the dashboard. You see everything the way it's set up. What you're going to do to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin is you're going to go over to the buy sell section. So let's go ahead and go to buy Bitcoin. And I'm going to show you a quick transaction just to kind of show you how easy it is, guys. All right, so you're going to click on Bitcoin. You're going to buy, right? And you'll click on, here's another thing, guys. If you're going to link this to a bank account, I wouldn't link it directly to a bank account. I would link it to a debit card or a credit card. Reason being, I've heard that bank accounts, if you're buying it from your bank account, it could take about 5 to 7 days to purchase or for your payment to go through. I'm not sure if they lock it in at today's price or if they lock it in at the price 5 to 7 days from now. Either way, if you're looking to make a purchase pretty quick and you need to buy Bitcoin on the fly, I would definitely do a debit card or a credit card. All right. And that usually your payment goes through right away and your Bitcoin's in your wallet right away. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we'll go to my bank account here, right? We're going to purchase $20 worth of Bitcoin. You see the fee to purchase that is $1.49. So that's actually coming out of the $20. So I'm only purchasing $18.51, which is fine. I'm only doing that for the sake of this video. And $20 worth of Bitcoin or $20 worth of a purchase, it'll get me this much Bitcoin. I look at the fee, everything's good. I'm purchasing $20. I'm purchasing it with my debit card. We're going to go ahead and hit buy instantly, confirm buy, and your purchase was successful. Now we'll look at the dashboard. You see I'm up to 279. Was that where I was at before? No. So sorry, guys. I just want to make sure that number's updated. I'm getting old, I guess. I can't remember how much was in that wallet. So that went through right away, guys. You see that bought Bitcoin, and this shows you your recent activity on everything. So if you ever forget how much you transferred to another exchange, or you want to go back and figure out how much Bitcoin was that day when you transferred it, which I've had to do a couple of times, you can always use that history on the dashboard. Now, to buy Ethereum, same thing. To buy Litecoin, same thing. Now we're going to go to sell. Sometimes you may want to sell. Some of you, you've made some money on it and you may want to sell it. You may need the cash out. Same exact thing. You go to sell, BTC wallet, Ethereum wallet, Litecoin wallet, whatever it is. Go to USD, and then you'll put in the amount that you want to sell here, and you'll go ahead and hit sell, and it'll go to your USD wallet. Then from your USD wallet, you can transfer it back to your debit card or whatever bank account you have on file. Now, there are some fees associated with that stuff, guys, so just make sure that you use it when you need to use it, okay? The last thing I'm going to show you here is how to send Bitcoin, okay? How to send Bitcoin, how to send Ethereum, or how to send Litecoin to any other wallet, exchange, or ICO, or whatever you're trying to do with it. I'm going to show you how to send this stuff. So you're just going to go to accounts here, okay? You're going to go to accounts up on the top and send. That's pretty much it. Once you go to send, you'll put in the address of the exchange or person or whoever it is that you're trying to send it to. Put that in there. You'll put the amount in. It'll give you whatever the fee is. You can put a little bit of a note in here just to remind you at a later date in case you forget what that was for. And here, I'll scroll down real quick. Sorry, wrong one. And then you'll hit continue, and your Bitcoin is sent. Now, typically, depending on how the mining is going for that day, how slow or how fast mining's working, it can take anywhere from just a few minutes to a few hours. Once again, depending on how fast or slow mining is going for that day. How many unconfirmed transactions. So get familiar with all that stuff. Before you get into Bitcoin, before you start buying and selling and moving and sending and all that stuff. Make sure you understand. If you have any questions, hit me up on the comments in these chats. I'll tell you what I know so far. If you want to hit me up in a private message, that's fine as well. I'll try to help you and guide you as best as I can. It's not rocket science, but it's not something to be taken lightly either, guys. Okay. Another thing here I want to show you is when you want to receive some Bitcoin. If somebody's sending you Bitcoin, so you say, "Hey, Rob, do me a favor. Send me. I'm going to send you some. Send me some Bitcoin or whatever." Hopefully, I'll start making some money and I can start sending you guys some Bitcoin here pretty soon. But let's go back. I'll show you. You'll hit receive. All right. You'll hit show address. They'll tell you just make sure you're sending Bitcoin to this wallet because it's a Bitcoin wallet. And that's also if you're sending back from an exchange or from a lending platform, you've made some money, you want to cash it out, or you want to just keep it in Bitcoin on the Coinbase exchange. It'll give you your Bitcoin wallet, also a QR code, which is cool. If you have a phone app, like Coinbase has a phone app, Blockchain has a phone app. So if you pull this up and you say, "Hey, Rob, send me $150 in Bitcoin," all I have to do is pull my cellular phone out, scan that QR code. This little wallet ID will come up, and I'll put in the amount that I want to send you, and boom, you're done. It'll be in your Bitcoin wallet, hopefully within a couple minutes. Like I said, if not, it'll be within a couple of hours. Always make sure that you give yourself time for these transactions, guys. Don't, if you're going to invest in an ICO and you see you got 30 minutes left for the ICO launch, don't attempt to send Bitcoin at that point. It could be extremely slow. It could be extremely fast. Do that stuff in advance. All right. That'll be it for today's video, guys. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and leave the affiliate link for Coinbase.com down in the description. I hope this video helped a couple of people out. Once again, I am not a financial advisor. Please do not take my advice on investing in anything. I'm just simply showing you things that I've used that have worked for me and that have been pretty easy for me to maneuver around to get to where I was active in purchasing, lending, exchanging, and investing in Bitcoin. All right, guys. As usual, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment in the video. Let me know what you want me to take a look at for you. Let me know if you have any questions or need any help. It's been great talking to you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow.
The truth.